Curious Shores, the Haunted Halloween. This year, George was spending the happy Halloween in the country. Last dominoes were falling. George, the man in the yellow hat, was busy ranking. Miss Rankins rode on the bike. Halloween here, hanging on to her hats. Happy Halloween, Miss Rankins, said the man. Curious was George. He had needed a hat on his hat. George went to Rankin's farm where there were so many pumpkins. Hey and Allie were too. Hang on your hats, said Bill. George and Allie were confused. Why would everyone say that? Haven't you heard of the legend of No Noggin? Bill asked. They hadn't. Then Bill told him the spooky story. A long time ago there was a scarecrow perched old tree, lonesome tree. It had a pumpkin on his forehead and a hat on top. But one Halloween the pumpkin went missing. From then on everybody called the scarecrow No Noggin because he had no head. No Noggin was angry. What good was a hat without a head? That was very Halloween night. No Noggin had to help and kicks people's hats off. George was spooked. Headless scarecrow ghost. Don't worry, said Bill. Just make sure you hang on to your hat in Halloween. George went home with his pumpkin. He wanted to see his friend and find out no more than Noggin. It's just a legend, George, the man said. It's not real, but George was so sure. George and his friend decided to carve a jack-o'-lantern. George decided to try to find a man of golf ghosts, but he didn't know if Noggin was real. The next night was Halloween. George and Allie went and hide near the old lonesome tree that was going to catch No Noggin on camera. Suddenly he saw a shadow. Could it be No Noggin? George took a photo. No, it was Bill on his wizard costume. George and Allie had an idea. Bill could catch a No Noggin with a wizard hat. Bill stood near the lonesome tree. He walked back and forth, waiting for No Noggin to kick on his hat. Suddenly, Bill's hat flew off his head. George and Allie chased the moving hat into the cave. Inside the cave, they found Bill's hat and jumping squirrel and lots of other hats, and all filled with acorns. There was no headless scarecrow. He had been jumping all along. Jumping squirrel, he had taken the hats of correct acorns. George and his friends had solved the mystery. They had even had proof to show. Everyone told the legend of No Noggin. Well, maybe after Halloween, it was time for George to put his costume and join his friends for trick-or-treating